waking up in a dream. Sleepwalking on another big stage. You never heard peace till you hear people scream your name in unison. I'm so far away from the place I used to be. Struggling usually. Look at the new me. Fate pursuing me. I can feel the energy in the air. It feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Everywhere I go, I'm getting so much love from fans to stars. Everyone saying how they can't wait for the LP. And I'm gonna blow, they believe in me. Feel so good in what you do. Help somebody else get through. That's why I do the best I can, because I know how blessed I am.
This is your starting five. At guard, 6'3", number 88, Nolan Traoré. At forward, 6'10", number 21, Nolan. Starting at guard, 6'8", number 8, Eagle Devin. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Cluxton. At forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Porter Jr. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Jordy Fernandez. Let him hear ya. Give it up for your team, Brooklyn Nets.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Walker. Neesmith is out there with Nembhard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. And looking at the Nets, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Traoré is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. It has been a heck of a season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. Seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standings.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Throw good, Siakam.
You know, Siakam didn't start playing hoops until his late teens, so he was raw coming into the league, and now he's one of the most skilled big men in the association.
And he makes both free throws. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
And that one is good from Zubac.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Traoré. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Claxton with it. driving to the basket. Rejected by Walker. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Goes up off the inbound. Zubac, that's good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Traoré. To the paint. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Siakam. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here are the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Up top, Claxton. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. 3-pointer. The shot missing. Now here's Zubac. He's covered closely. That one goes in. Zubac has got 6.
Powering through the defense and finishing. Zubac, he's a man with great strength.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Traoré. His last outing with 20 points. Over in the corner, Claxton. Fires from the line. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The drive by Siakam.
Well, when Siakam gets ahead of steam, headed downhill, he is impossible to stop virtually.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Traoré. Nembhard covering. Inside. Here's Claxton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here's Walker outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. the numbers here for Michael Porter Jr. And Brooklyn has possession. Trailing here by 8. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Pacers leading by 5. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Traoré. Nembhard covering. Here's Clowney. Again, the Nets for 2.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pacers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Here's Nembhard. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I love whenever Nembhard goes into attack mode, slicing to the rim assertively there.
Here's Traoré. Still yet to score. It's to Demon. Here's Traoré. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Demon. Doesn't go that time. Excellent defense there from Zubac. The drive by Siakam. 2 points. That one goes. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Traoré. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Clowney. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Nesmith. T right on him, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 9. Here's Demon. Last game we saw him score 13, and it's good. 2 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Here's Traoré, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Here's Clowney. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. 2 on the clock. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Indiana leading by 9. Here's Zubac, and the rejection by Claxton. Outside, Porter. And Claxton throws it down.
Going into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
Here's Nembhard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player club. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient, almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Indiana leading. Now, here's Siakam. 10 points for him. Here's Traoré. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nembhard. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Nets. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And, of course, there's the Pacers, a game behind. Here's Traoré. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Clowney. And the Nets, another three.
That's 2 balls in a row from long range.
Pacers leading by 3. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
That's why they call this man Spicy Pete. He's got a little nasty streak to him.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Clowney. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Siakam. Finished off the break. Siakam's got 14 points.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Here's Clowney from past the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Siakam. And it's blocked. Here's Traoré. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back over to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. On defense, Indiana. They lead by 7. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Stolen. And they're on the break. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the triple. Porter's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Brooklyn.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Brooklyn.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Traoré. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pacers leading by 5. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Demon. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Zubac the best to Neesmith over Porter. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. And the Nets with possession here. Here's Traoré. Porter looking it over. With the step back. Takes the 13-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Count that one. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Neesmith very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situations.
And for the Nets, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Clowney, covered by Siakam. Outside Porter. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 16 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Traoré. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Looking here at some numbers for Walker. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Zaire Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Powell comes in for Traoré. Indiana also making some changes. Shepard comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Nets trail by 14. Powell outside. They set the pick.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Porter. Looking to end the run. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one is good from Zubac. And the Pacers lead by 14.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Powell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And they pick up 2. Demon's got his second bucket of the night.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 18-7 run. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Porter. Our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Second, Michael Porter.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Huff's jacked in, and it's Brown in for Pascal Siakam. And both free throws good for McConnell.
Yeah, he's one of the most steady players in the NBA in terms of handling his role effectively. T.J. McConnell does an outstanding job running the offense, creating havoc on defense, and dictating a fast pace.
Now, here's Sharp. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Personal foul, team foul.
The Pacers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. Potter's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Here's man. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Huff.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, man. Pass to Powell. Over Jones. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Pacers out in front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
They've got Powell. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. Sharp out there with Williams. And it's Wolf in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Jones with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And I'm sure they're anxious to get back home as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip. Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Here's McConnell. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 18. Man in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Man's got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's McConnell. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Boy, how about McConnell right there? TJ was just not going to be denied in the paint.
Man with it. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Williams with a clean look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Jones. And that one comes up a bit short.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Pacers leading by 18. Here's Huff. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So both teams making some changes here. And among the talented VIPs in attendance, Little Tech is here. Man, I wonder if tonight's game might be a source of lyrical inspiration.
I wouldn't doubt it. Nets fans know Lil Tecca can write just about anywhere, from a studio, live event, even on video game party chats.
Here's Claude. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Aaron Nesmith. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the free throw, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Traoré following the score by Indiana. Pass to Porter. Wide open look. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from 18. Powell pulls it in.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And here is Williams. Launches a 3. And the Nets miss again. Indiana leading by 20. With the shot. Misses the wing chair. And so Powell will bring it up for the Nets. To the inside. Here's Porter. Pass to Traoré. The 3. Traps in the tray. Traoré's got 7 points.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Pacers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Siakam's shot is off. Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Powell, the pass to Williams. And yes, it's good. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Indiana's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Pacers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
All right, fans. It's time for the dance stand. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Bring those moves. Come on. Nobody's really watching. Oh, yeah. I like what I see. You gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching.
Enough touch from beyond to keep you honest.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists.
Big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Here's Traoré. He has 7. Pass to Porter. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nesmith has got his 5th rebound in this one.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Pascal Siakam is second.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Driving the lane. Bucket is good. 11 points for Aaron Nesmith.
Quick step. Nesmith is a tough cover down the lane.
Nets trail by 19. Here's Traoré. The kick out to Williams. Fires it up. Pacers with the rebound. Nesmith has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over Porter. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
It's the Nets now. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
This is what Porter Jr. does. I mean, he has this unique ability and effortless way of just taking over games.
Pacers leading by 19. Siakam inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Hey, you know, what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
The Nets shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Clowney. And the 3 off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Indiana. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell scanning the floor. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And that mid-range is an area where McConnell is most proficient.
Here's Traoré. He's covered by McConnell. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Siakam lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Traoré. He's covered by McConnell. Clowney, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
It's fight time, fans. Here we go. Brooklyn's own Team Fight.
is checked in for the Pacers. Walker comes in for T.J. McConnell. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Siakam misses. Net shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Clowney. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Net shooting in the second quarter, right around 48%. Here's Demon. Traoré gets the three-pointer to fall. Traoré's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Pascal Siakam. One time from the line.
Here's Traoré. 10 points for him. Pass to Clowney. Here is Porter. Guarded by Walker. Clock at 6. And the Nets, another three.
Let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributed.
How's that for a finish? Surprise, surprise. Nembhard showing he's got some ups.
Nembhard's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Pass to Demon. Here's Traoré. Here's Demon. And he recovers it. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Traoré following the score by Indiana. Here's Demon. Kept alive. Claxton on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nesmith. Drills it from outside. Nesmith has got 16 points.
This is what Nesmith does extremely well. Stretch the floor.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Porter. All alone. Again, the Nets for 2.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
And we know this, Clark. Michael Porter Jr. can be explosive offensively.
Yeah, he can put together some high-scoring games for sure, Kevin. He's the kind of guy that I think has still a lot of room to grow in this game.
That bucket in no time at all. Porter Porter's got 23 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Clowney. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Zubac doesn't look for that mid-range shot a lot, but when he does, he's pretty efficient with it.
Pass to Porter. From outside the arc. And it's Demon missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The 19-foot shot. The rebound by Demon.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
And for the Nets, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Traoré. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fires from 18. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
With 1 on the clock, that shot off the mark. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pacers out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Nets, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Indiana Pacers.
Want to build the big lead? Get yourself to the line. These guys have done it by pushing the action. They've been relentless.
And they're putting the other guys in foul trouble. The game could be over by the end of the third quarter.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's Traoré. On the court for Indiana, Neesmith is out there with Nembhard. Then there's Jarris Walker. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And Indiana shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Siakam goes up and lays it nice and easily. Siakam's got 31.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Here's Traoré. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Nembhard. Outside, Walker. Over Porter. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
It's the Nets now. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Claxton finds Porter. Back to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Claxton's got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The baseline J. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 14.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traoré. 10 points for him. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. Over Porter. Walker's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Back to Porter. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pulls it from 20. Again, Indiana.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Here's Traoré following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Wide open. And Clowney can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Siakam throws it down.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Traoré gets the bucket. Traoré's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Yep, that one goes. Siakam's got 8 here in the quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Demon. Nets passing it around. Porter outside. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here is Siakam. 37 points for him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
First team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Here's Traoré. He's got 12. Wing shot on the way. Here's Claxton. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Out left to the wing. Siakam for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 43 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Siakam. Misses off the left iron. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Pass to Traoré. Here's Clowney. And a miss there on the triple.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Walker. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Here's Traoré. Well, with Zubats, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
And again, it's Indiana converting.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Traoré. 12 points for him. Pass to Clowney. Now Claxton. Zubats defending. No one covered. Traoré's got 15 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Puts it up from 17, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Here's Clowney. Now here's Porter, guarded by Walker. Pass to Traoré. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Picked away. Here's Demon. Neesmith covering. Over to the left wing. Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Zubats.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Siakam. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
There is a little old school to Siakam's game. Very comfortable in the mid-range.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Traoré, 15 points in the game. And here's Porter, covered by Siakam. Outside Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Nesmith. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got 28 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Pacers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Nembhard the pass to Walker. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Nets shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really hard not to foul. They're tall with the league skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Free throw good. Porter.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Huff's checked in. Brown comes in for Pascal Siakam. Shepard's checked in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Nesmith. And Porter drops them both. Now, here's McConnell. He has 6. Pass to Nembhard. Over Demon. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Fires for 3. Porter, no luck.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Here's Huff. He's got 7. Good on the bucket. Huff's got 9.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of deals. We're seeing it right now.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And the Pacers with possession here. Now McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Traoré. And he cuts it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Up top, McConnell. Porter with the steal. Here's Williams. Bank shot, no good. And Indiana shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
Man, it takes a lot of determination from McConnell to get that hoop inside. TJ is never short on confidence or nerves, though, that's for sure.
Here's Traoré, 17 points in the game. That's the Demon. From the arc, it's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Williams. Shepard, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Demon. Williams outside. Nembhard grabs the board.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
The Pacers making a change here. Potter's checked in. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. .115 left in the third. And it's good off the back rim and in. Nembhard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Sharp. Back to Porter. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Wolf drains the 19-footer. Wolf got his first 2 points of the night.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Here's McConnell. 8 points for him. Shoots over Powell and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nets shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. And the dunk by Powell.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
McConnell against Powell. A shot by McConnell, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams dishes to Powell. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Here's McConnell. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, if we get a stop and a running opportunity, keep it going. The tempo's really good. Keep pushing the ball.
Rick Carlisle wanted to make this a track meet. Feels that may favor his team right now.
Well, he knows they have some momentum, and he wants to step on the gas pedal here because he knows how quickly that momentum can shift.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Powell is out there with Zaire Williams. Then it's Sharp, then it's Porter, and it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Williams from outside. They get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Thursday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
And here's Indiana. The 17-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Talk about confidence. McConnell oozes it, sizing up the defense that time and exploiting them off the dribble.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
And he makes the first. And so Powell nails both of them. McConnell with it. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Powell outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Wolf for 3. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 8th rebound here tonight. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. A fader. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Wolf. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Pulls it from 20. Potter misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
Slam!
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest, Porter Jr., capable of some nasty throwdown.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Sharp against McConnell. Over Sharp. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Brooklyn. Drives to the hoop. Here's Wolf, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Potter. Indiana again missing. Brooklyn with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Powell against Jones. Left side Williams launches it. The Pacers pull it in. Outside Jones. He drains the quick shot.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Powell on the wing. Williams shoots. It's hauled in by Huff.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Pacers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Jones, no luck.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Brown, he's checked in for Indiana. And Indiana shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Bounce pass from McConnell. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
From downtown, hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Shepard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
T.J. McConnell's vision on display there, scanning the court to find somebody he can get a shot for.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Traoré. Pass to Clowney. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the Pacers call time here.
Your next team.
Pacers making a change here. Walker's checked in. And Indiana shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. A shot by McConnell, no good. Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Demon, and the layup's good off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Pacers shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Here's McConnell. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Demon, the quick look, no good that time. And here's Indiana. Here's Brown. Walker, second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Traoré. Inside. Demon, that's good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Timeout called the Pacers. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Outside, Jones, over Demon, and it's Jones, that time on the assist by McConnell. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Traoré. Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Another shot. And Claxton with a nice bucket inside. Claxton's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's McConnell. Here's Walker. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
Here's Traoré. Outside, Porter jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Brown.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Traoré. Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Shoots over Traoré. Brooklyn with the rebound. Brownie's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Another assist, and that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And Indiana shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Basket counts.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Clowney. To the paint. Here's Demon. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Demon's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And Indiana shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And the basket is good.
He a quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's Porter with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 40 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Now, here's McConnell, the 15-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Burnett shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. With the drive, out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Off's jacked in, and it's Thompson in for Brown. Indiana leading by 23. Now McConnell. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. McConnell's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Traoré. Takes the 13-footer. Can't hit that one. Pass to Thompson. Over Porter. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brownie's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. From the line. And it's Demon missing. Right side, Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely, just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're leading by 27.
See what you got. Oh, we definitely have a dancer here. You need dancer. Definitely.
Jackson's checked in for Thompson.
Nobody else. Indiana substitution. Number 29, Quentin Jackson.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Porter in the corner. Lets the three fly. The Pacers pull it in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Shepard, that's good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Clowney. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. McConnell kicks to Jackson. Over Porter. It's hauled in by Claxton. And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Demon. And that one drops for him.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Shepard. Outside, Jones. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do.
move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.